Hello everyone, welcome to IPM IAS Academy's daily news highlights. Today is 5th August 2024. Let's see what are the important topics for today's discussion. So if you have not yet subscribed this channel, please do subscribe the channel to get more updates regarding civil service examination and current affairs. New criminal laws are biggest reform of the country, says Home Minister. So in this article, what is important for us as a civil service aspirant? Mr. Shah said once the new laws, the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, that is the first one, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita BNS, the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita BNSS, and the Bharatiya Suraksha Adhiniyam BSA were completely implemented, India would have the most modernized and technology savvy criminal justice system in the world. So our Home Minister was emphasizing on three important legislations. We have already done a video on these three legislations. We will add that video link in the description so that you can actually watch it. Okay, so from this article, what you need to understand is you need to understand about the details regarding these three important articles. So what are they? Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, and Bharatiya Suraksha Adhiniyam. So this is actually coming in page number 1, General Studies 2 and Indian Polity. Ladakh should be governed by Ladakhis, MP Muhammad Hanifa. So in this particular article, they are mainly focusing on the absence of public service commission and the recruitment in the territory. So we know that after 2019, the Ladakh become a union territory. So after that, there is no recruitment is actually happening. No recruitment since 2019 as public service commission ceased to exist in Ladakh, says independent MP, demanding reservations for local residents. He says educated youth are frustrated and that Ladakhi culture is threatened. 5 years after Ladakh was turned into a union territory without a legislative assembly, not a single recruitment for a gazetted position has been completed, Ladakh MP Muhammad Hanifa said on an interview. The special status of the Jammu and Kashmir under Article 370 of the Constitution was revoked by the Parliament on August 5, 2019, and the former state was split into union territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. So that is the point we need to understand. What is this legislation that actually made the Jammu and Kashmir as two important union territories? So this actually happened in the year 2019, August 5. After that, after the union territory came into existence, there is no proper recruitment happening in the state. So that is their demand here. So in this context, what you need to understand is you need to understand about Ladakh. What is the administration going on there? So as a union territory, how is the administration is going on? And you need to understand about Jammu and Kashmir, how is the administration going on, and why there is an absence of legislative assembly, why the elections are not happening in this region. So these are the important things you need to understand, and also have a clear idea about Article 370 and overview of Article 370. After initial euphoria in Ladakh, residents took to the streets and to demand that their culture, identity, land and jobs be protected from outsiders. In 2020, two influential civil society groups from two different regions, the Leh Apex Body (LAB) and the Kargil Democratic Alliance (KDA), came together to demand statehood, as well as the inclusion of Ladakh under the 6th schedule of the Constitution, which deals with the protection of the tribal areas. So here they are also mentioning about another important point from Constitution, that is the 6th schedule of the Constitution. So we know that the 6th schedule is dealing with the protection of tribal. So these things are the points for our concern from this particular article regarding the union territories, how the administration is going on and what is happening with their elections and the legislative assembly, schedule 6 of the Indian Constitution. So read about it, understand about it. So this is actually coming in page number 5, General Studies 2, Indian Polity. MNREGS states fall behind in paying unemployment aid. So here the news is about the states are not able to pay the unemployment aid through MNREGS. So going against one of the key objectives of the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. So that is MGNREGS. Only 90,000 was released by the various states in 2023-24 as unemployment allowance, which is provided to workers in case of unmet work demand. The corresponding figure was 7.8 lakh in 2022-23. So in the previous year, it was 7.8 lakhs, but in this year it was only 90,000. So it shows a large divide. So under the section 7(1) of the MGNREGA Act 2005, if a person applying for employment under the scheme is not employed within 15 days, he shall be entitled to a daily employment allowance. The law states that this allowance shall be 1/4 of the wage rate for the first 30 days of the financial year and half the wage of the rate for the remainder. So MGNREGS, what is it? What is the major objective of this particular act? MGNREGS, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, and understand about the features of MGNREGS and specifically regarding this unemployment aid. So this article is coming in page number 6, General Studies 2, Indian Polity. Now, this is an editorial which is actually dealing with election overhang. So mainly they are addressing the problems related with 8 core infrastructure sectors. Inflation remains a concern as price pressures broaden beyond food. The production in India's 8 core infrastructure sectors remain largely dampened by the impact of the slowdown in the state spending on public works in June, when the general election ended in the early part of the month, leading to the formation of a new government at the center. So basically here what you need to understand is about the production in the 8 core infrastructure sectors, and what are those 8 core infrastructure sectors, understand about it. And they also mention about election as a reason for this, and they also talks about inflation as a problem here, then the climate related issues also problem. So these are the main points addressed in this particular article. So read this article and understand about these core sectors, 8 core infrastructure sectors. So this article is coming in page number 8, General Studies 2, Indian Polity. Stopped by polio, Gaza faces another siege. So here this article is mainly talking about the problems or the conflicts going on in the Israel-Palestine region, and there is a new development, that is the polio. Okay, the polio is becoming a problem in that area, so which is a danger, which is going to be a danger for both the countries, not only for the people who are living in Gaza, but it may affect the people who are living in the other territories also. So it can affect both the countries, Palestine and Israel. So that is what highly emphasized or addressed in this particular article. So read this article, because every day we are having articles based on the conflicts that are going on in Palestine and Israel, Russia and Ukraine, and the problems which are going on, or the protests which are going on in Venezuela, the problems that are happening in Bangladesh, the problems which are associated with the Myanmar army or military. So all these things are important, because it is continuously coming in the news. We are not discussing about it. So please to have an idea about the developments in these regions. It is very important. And whenever you are trying to understand about any foreign country, any international issue, understand the location of that country or the territory. It is very, very important, especially Gaza. We are talking about Gaza. Where is Gaza coming in the world map? That is very important. Where is Palestine coming? Where are the Palestinian territories? Where are the Israel territories? And where is the Ukrainian territory? Where is Russian territory? What is their conflict? What is that conflict area? All these points we need to have an idea. If you have a clear-cut visual map about these places, it will be easy for you to understand the problems. Okay, the geography, if you have an idea, then it will be easy for you to understand these problems also, because majority of these problems are connected with the geography, the resources, and few things are associated with their political interests, but majority is connected with the economic resources and the geography of that territory. So understand about it, understand about this news also, read this article. So this article also discusses about the problems associated with the war, the problems associated with the biological weapons which are used in the war. So all those points are addressed in this, and read this article and try to understand about it. So this particular article is coming in page number 8, General Studies 2, International Relations. So an important update regarding the guided PCM course 2025, Prelims and Mains coaching. So here are the features of the course, and this is highly ideal for students, working professionals and passionate IAS aspirants. It is one of the highly affordable courses in India, and this is actually available in 2 plans. One is 6-month plan and also 1-year plan. Those who are already prepared for this examination, or those who have an idea about this examination, you can go with the 6-month plan. And if you are a beginner for this exam, then definitely you should choose the 1-year plan. So before that, you have to take a scholarship test. Once you get really good marks in the scholarship test, you will get the course at a highly affordable price. So click on the link in the description and take the scholarship and join for the program.